Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. In the last episode we did a whole bunch of material grinding, really. Resource grinding actually. With like all this cobblestone, all this other stuff, but I'm also trying to make like a pattern with this now. Just kind of to fit the whole theme of like annoyance, really. I just wanted to do this for fun. To be honest. It looks like I am definitely going to have to do this at least one more time, probably. Because of all these other, like, all of this granite being in the way is gonna be giving me a little bit of a hard time. Maybe soon I'll start trying to go into the... What is it? It's a 5 block wide gap is what I normally do. I'll probably continue to do that. But of course, I'm also just trying to get rid of this like hassle of an area. Okay. I guess for now I can do this. Hopefully. Just to kind of give myself an idea of what I'll be doing later on. And then eventually I'll start cutting it into like this. Because I did gather a lot of cobblestone by doing that. But the problem is there's a whole bunch of deep slate over there. So it's like a catch-22 of mining all that deep slate. Because it'll fill up my inventory all crazy like. Didn't find any copper though, which is mostly fine. I mean, I don't really want to search for copper that much. I don't really enjoy getting copper. But maybe soon, once I actually start the bee farming, I'll actually be able to use the copper more like readily. And it will probably become like a major priority to me. Where I'm probably getting it and mining it more often. It's just right now I don't really need copper. Once I start getting the honeycombs so I can make waxed copper. So it doesn't oxidize in the sun. Also, I did find out I didn't need all of these. Let's see. I'll probably put one there. I don't need these. I thought the radius was smaller than I previously knew. So instead, I'm going to be placing them a bit better. Because now I actually know the radius of them. So, they have a spherical radius of 128. If you didn't know, that's a very far distance. I probably couldn't accurately show you it with just me here, but I'll give you an idea based on, well, probably the distance from my house. This is probably less, or just under 28, 128. So maybe like I don't know. It'll take a long time for me to just number it out. So, I'm probably going to have one here. In a spherical radius of 128. So technically, I could spread them out as far as I really want to, because they will interact with the entirety of this sphere. So say I put one over here, these trees won't be able to get hit by lightning. At all. If I do the same, let's say, like, I guess, like, here, it'll do the exact same thing. Ooh, he's fully decked out. Interesting. Was he, did he just drop? Oh, he just, I don't really need that, although I do because of the cleric. But you know what? I don't really care currently. What I currently care about is what I'm gonna do for a lot of stuff, really. One, I need to put away all these lightning rods because we finally actually figured out what they were for. Two, I need to put away that lantern. Three, I need to refill this. And this. And I'll take that. And this. And probably this. And probably these two, to be honest. Really. That would be the ideal situation. What sucks is I don't really have anything to smelt in there to continue that. You know what? I'll take this and I'll just put that in there for now. So I can continue that one. This one I don't really care about. I probably have a good amount already of copper. Maybe I should make most of it into the copper blocks at this point. After I should have put away other stuff. Let's see here. Iron, I'll put away half of that into there. Gold, I don't have any. Flint, I have a little bit of. Lapis lazuli is further down, so I'll probably have to go and deal with that later on. Great, I don't have nearly enough if I want to make anything. Oh well, it's a very abundant one. I'll probably see it later on anyway. I now need to put this lapis here. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go back to replacing it now, although I need to get the phantoms out. The problem with the cats is when you bring them inside, they pretty much become indoor cats, really, like, because they have an AI to go and, like, stand on stuff. So, to be honest, to, like, sit on stuff and stand on stuff, it's like chests. I think crafting tables, they have an AI for that. I think they have a check for that. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't really care that much. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I did this bridge like a crazy person. Because you may think, oh hey, there's a bunch of wall here. Yes, that is correct. But you know what there also is? A bunch of cobblestone in between these walls. Yeah, that's probably why I have so much missing cobblestone. Was because of those, probably. Anywho, last I checked, you could break this. I'm gonna hope you can. Yes, you can, which means that this is just gonna be hidden. And I'm fine with that. Alright, mouse, can you please agree with me? That would be the best time for it to do this right now. Eventually, I will have like a carpet or something. Maybe have 2 pieces of carpet. One of them that's like sneaky, that has like a button underneath it that activates this. That'd be cool. So you'd have to kind of, or no. The problem with that I see the button not being able to be pushed in time. That was a waste of mining. I think I'm gonna have to do at least one more trip on this part. But at least we're not doing all the wiring, which we were doing earlier. So hopefully this will be the last part of at least mining the cobblestone, because I definitely have enough stone and stone bricks. I will most likely have enough. What's better is I'm using the stone cutter, I can just make a bunch, and it's not gonna take too long. I do wonder if the stone cutter's house is relatively close, because I could keep going to the stone cutter, theoretically. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this place. Maybe make it like a village or a hotel, except without the, like, golem farm, really. What I do need to do is put more torches down, maybe. I'm not sure. Actually, there may be multiple more. I may have to do this even more than I'm already doing it. I'm gonna be dang near close, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna definitely need another stack. There is a sweet pattern with these. Now that I look at it, there's like a very consistent, relatively consistent pattern. I could have made a better pattern with this, with the granite or the andesite, but instead I'm deciding to just replace it all, because I'll probably make most of it like a walking area. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this one last time, which is gonna be a little bit annoying, but you know what? I've gathered even more I've done things crazier than like having to remine everything. You've seen it. I defaced a mountain. Moved like this part of the mountain down quite a bit. Flattened the entire point to like a certain height. In fact, I could have probably continued doing it, but I did like waste a lot of episodes doing it, so I decided to just give up. Maybe I definitely shouldn't have used those, but I probably would have put torches underneath anyway, kind of to be precautious. I think probably I might as well while I'm here. I'm just gonna break down the torches. Alright, so I guess now's just gonna be the last push to completing that part. And then probably the next episode we'll start doing our slab magic all across. And then maybe we'll actually start designing the, I don't know. Maybe we'll do the roof later. I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure how I want to do things. Either way, it's going to take a while. So either way, I'm going to need a whole crap ton of time. Put away the gravel, put away the tuff. I don't need stone bricks right now, but I'm just gonna hold on to them so I can mostly remember it. And now we have to continue mining. Because I wasted so much time doing stuff. That's regular dirt. I thought for a second that was coarse dirt. Actually, now I think about it, it could be coarse dirt. This is coarse dirt, because this looks different from this. Or that texture. So this is coarse dirt. Which means it's never going to grow dirt. Because coarse dirt is just dirt. Hey look, I saw, you know, copper ore. Guess I should have mined that. Oh well. Now I don't fully care about the copper ore. But anywho, let's just zoom right along. Oh yeah, I still gotta do it there, but I probably won't. I probably won't. I'll probably just keep going in this direction, to be honest. I do gotta replace that eventually. But you know what? I might as well just continue doing this type of approach to it. Because at least I'll still get cobblestone, so I will still be, like, mostly doing stuff. But there's still a lot of deep slate in this area. least I got a whole bunch of torches again. So much cobbled deep slate, not at the deep slate layer. It is nice that they added the deep slate layer, but I do still hate the world generation, like not getting rid of this deep slate. Although it makes sense, it's still annoying that there's so much deep slate not in the deep slate area when it's like kind of all that the deep slate does now. Is its own like layer now, so it just doesn't randomly appear in the upper layers. This is from like older stuff. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of cobbled deep slate, so we're probably gonna have to come back and finish this up later. If I really need deep slate for something, which I'll probably make I was planning on eventually making like a downstairs. Maybe I could make it out of deep slate, kind of to make it a little bit more ominous. I don't know. I would have to hide it extremely well because guess I could use cobbled deep slate to place that. You know what? I don't often mind for deep slate, so this is still like slightly a breath of fresh air because like it still takes time to go down to that layer. You know what else I need to do? Maybe I should start doing that like private world again a bit more. Because I've been doing a lot of streaming lately. So, because of that, I've been focusing on streaming, less on, like, time for myself. Really. I guess the time for myself is usually just before streaming. So I guess I technically do time to myself, but I don't really do anything. I usually just watch videos before I stream. Maybe I should just be playing games more often. Maybe listening to music, just to kind of get my groove. Get some, like, sense of just not everything I do is just streaming and recording. I hate how much deep sleep there is. But that's because it was a part of natural generation, and I've already gone in most of the line in these areas, so that's why all this deep slate's here. Or this, yeah, all this deep slate's here because of that. It is annoying, yes. This tuff is also here. I believe tuff only spawns now on the lower depths more often, I think. I think there's like a threshold for the tuff to spawn, because I think now it spawns closer to stuff like that. Also, those axolotls we have, I found out, nice diamonds, I found out that they only spawn, jeez, that was a lot of diamonds, they only spawn in oases now. Which means the axolotls we have there were pre-oasis. Meaning that they were super easy to find. Which is very nice. Which means I don't have to go and look for axolotls if I wanted to have them in the first place. Because 1, I already have them. 2, they're a lot harder to find now. Because you need to find them in an oasis. And me and my friend on stream found an oasis, but there was not an axolotl swimming in it. Its pond was too small. I don't think it had an axolotl in it. I believe they're semi-amphibious in the game, just like how they are. I forget if they are semi-amphibious, actually. Maybe I should do some research before you're spouting, like, nonsensical facts. Because that could be the case. The case could be that I am completely wrong, and I wouldn't know because I don't know much about the creature. So maybe I should just not talk about the creature that I know nothing about, but may one day want to learn about. The only problem is it is a very exotic pet. So I don't think I'll be meeting one anytime soon. I will probably do some reading on them relatively soon. Maybe, possibly, it might be cool. Of the real life animal, not the video game animal, because I already know a lot about them. I know that they spawn in Oasis now. It does suck, but it's how the game is, so I can't really fault it for that, because that's how they wanted the game to be. Yes, it was nice being able to find the axolotls almost immediately. But you can still get a bucket of axolotl, I believe, from the Wandering Trader, because I think he can have, like, a lot of exotic items on him. And he has a pool of what he has that time that he appears. So there's still a possibility of us getting it on stream without going to an oasis. But I guess we'll mostly just hope for him to drop one, really. Have that for sales. It's less common for me to see the Wandering Trader, so it's a good thing I got the axolotls when I could. You know what sucks is I won't be finishing this up yet. Cause one, I gotta return. Alright, time to make my way back up to the top. Come on. No, wow, I had a 4-12 one. Anywho, I'm gonna start putting stuff away, and then I'll probably go back to the building before I end this episode. Now that it's almost daytime anyway. Or it is daytime. It's like very early morning in the game. I really wondered if we've already passed a year in Minecraft. Probably. Nope. But we've almost passed a year in Minecraft days. Excuse me. So we've spent a long time. What? What? I haven't had audio in like forever. My audio wasn't set up properly. I may have like unplugged it by accident. But either way, I'm probably still going to make it down to the area I talked about. Okay, andesite, no diorite, a lot of cobbled deep slate. Let's get that cook, let's get that gold, and then let's put away this food. Maybe I'll put away that food, keep the food I have. stop the timer because I still have stuff to do. But yeah, hopefully we'll be done with all of the messing about in the next episode. Hopefully. Like that'd be cool. If that would be like the thing that happens. Because I've spent so long dealing with this dang, with having to like rework the entire pathway to where they'll actually use it mostly. But in the next episode of Minecraft, we will be finishing up the baseboards, I guess, or the flooring of the building. I still don't exactly know how I'm going to make it and how tall I'm going to make it. Definitely planned maybe like 4 and like 3 away from the top. But either way, we do have to finish this up next time on Minecraft. Alright, see ya.